Here we go. This is my deer in the headlight videos. People have been telling me I should make a video, so I'm making a video. I started through hiking, well, backpacking recently, and my gear has changed a little bit here and there, and everything. And I'm just gonna go over some of the things real quick that I've done. A lot of information I get is from Homemade Wanderlust on YouTube and a couple of others. She just sticks out because her videos are really good and really informative. So if you're gonna get in backpacking, maybe check her out. By the way, nobody's paid me for this. None of these brands have paid me. Mainly because I don't have any followers. So maybe that'll start changing. I don't know. I will confess the Milwaukee Oregon shirts that I wear were given to me for free from a Milwaukee representative, but not necessarily for this. Without further ado, here we go. First things first, my pack. Up until very recently, I've been using this Marlboro Adventure pack. It's got a cigarette hole in it from when I still smoked, which has been a long time now since I quit. But anyhow, it's a good pack. It does not have a full frame though, and it doesn't have waist pockets. It doesn't have a lot of features of the new packs, and it was just time for it to go. Now it's just a place where I keep my extra gear or gear that I retired, which I've only been on one big hike backpacking seriously, and that was last week. I did the Wild Goose Trail from start to finish. It was 35 miles. This weekend I'm going to do Walk the Walk in Waukesha County. It's 45 miles of the Ice Age Trail. After completion, you get a certificate and a patch and a couple other things. I have video footage of the Wild Goose Trail thing, and I will get it out as soon as I can. But on to business here. First things first. Everything I did was to lower my pack weight, or to make it more convenient, or I'll just swap weight for quality, or quality for weight, or whatever I could do to lower weight. Starting with clothes, and all the stuff I put in my pack. Pretty much everything I evaluated, went over it. The Adventure Pack, like I said, served me well for many years, but I never seriously used it for backpacking. And the one time I did, we did not complete the trail, and I was very sore all over at that time, and I was severely out of shape as well. But whether it be the backpack, the shoes I was wearing, or whatnot, it was just all around, I wasn't prepared. Anyhow, the backpack's been replaced with this. This is an Osprey Atmos Anti-Gravity 65. This pack literally nearly carries itself. All the straps are self-adjustable. You put it on, give it a little tug and a little readjustment, like so, bam, it adjusts to you, just like that. Perfect. It is a little bit heavier than this pack, but it has a full frame, and it is only like 0.2 or 0.2 pounds heavier than this one, and it has a lot of extra things on it. This thing is amazing. Probably the best purchase I've made in a long time. It was well over $300. I think it was under $400. I don't remember exactly. I bought it at REI. Awesome thing. REI, by the way, if you're a member, or if you're not a member, I don't know for sure. I'm a member. Well, I am now, anyhow. Will replace anything you have. If you don't like it, you take it back within a year, and they're going to give you back your money, and you can get it out. For whatever reason it is that you don't like it, I guess. So I don't foresee me getting rid of this pack. I did order a custom pack as well, but it's going to be another 2.5 months before I get it. I'm seriously considering canceling the order, as this pack is simply amazing. Anyhow, on to the goods though. First things first, pants. While I was at REI, I went looking at through all the hiking pants and realized I have a lot of pants that feel very similar to the same material, and they're from Costco. Um, so I was like, well, I already have pants like this. I'm not going to blow the money at REI. They're very expensive. We're talking pants for over $100. Right, here's my scale. I'm going to reference it quite a bit throughout the video. Here we go. So pants wise, here's my normal pair of work pants. I wear these all the time. Just a pair of normal gray heavy duty work pants. And this is what I normally wear. These pants weigh 1 3/4 pounds. I don't know if it can be seen on there, but 1 3/4 pounds. They're kind of heavy, to say the least. So here's the pants I use for hiking. These are about 0.88 pounds. That's almost a full pound less. And the material is, I believe, nylon and polyester and a little bit of spandex. It's very stretchable, it's breathable, it feels good when you're walking in them. I wore them last week on my through hike of the Wild Goose Trail, which isn't much of a trail. It's very flat, very easy. Wasn't much of a challenge. Knocked it out, no problem. They worked real well. It was cold and miserable and hail and a bunch of things. Like I said, I'll get a video of that as soon as I can. But anyhow, so these are almost a full pound lighter. So that's what I wear. That's what I'm wearing for pants, and they are a brand called Orvis. I believe they're called Tech Pants. They're not cargo pants, but they do have one side zipper pocket, not on the other side. Zipper pocket in the back as well, along with a normal pocket. And they're nice pants. They're utilitarian without being crazy like a pair of cargo pants. With me, I also carry a pair of shorts, which are the same brand and about the same style all the way around, except for it does have the cargo style side pocket, which the pants do not. I'd compare them to shorts, but it's a very similar difference. On to shirts. While I was at REI, I checked out a lot of the camping brands and everything, and it feels similar to the clothes I wear while I'm at work. I'm a construction worker, and I'm not familiar with a whole lot of the camping brands out there, so I'm gonna go with what I know best. Here's a typical long-sleeved normal shirt that I would wear at work. It's cotton, and I've learned recently that cotton is rotten, so nothing I wear anymore really has cotton in it. But this shirt here is about the same weight as my camping pants, 0.88. Well, actually, never mind. 1.02 pounds. So this is a heavy duty shirt, mainly cotton shirt. It's got a pocket on it. It's okay. It's cool. While I'm at work nowadays, I tend to wear more work skin shirts. I like them. They're not made in China, but they're not made in the United States either. They're designed and engineered in Milwaukee and produced in Honduras. I believe they're almost 100% polyester. I'm not for sure on that. I'm not going to look. But the point really being is, we'll take a quick weight here. And this is the Uh, Not 100% lightweight. This is, I guess, medium weight now with the new stuff that came out. This is 0.58 pounds, so it's almost half a pound lighter right there with this one. I really like the shirt. This is what I wore last week. Onto the shirts that I was given. Here is the new Workskin shirt that I was given. This is a lightweight Workskin shirt. It feels really light. It feels really good, actually. Looks very breathable. I haven't worn it on a hike yet, but it is the hike. I am going to wear it on this hike. This is 100% polyester, so I was right. I think the other one probably was too. I'm not for sure. This is another Workskin shirt. Again, this one was given to me, but they are not paying me any money. This is .58. Similar to the other one, a little bit less. So 0.06 pounds lighter than even the other Workskin shirt I have. These shirts are comfortable. I wear them all day at work. They hold up. They're durable. They're just good shirts. So that's what I wear on the trail. It's what I'm going to wear on the trail this week. I'll leave the other one at home. It's like, I guess this is old technology according to the Milwaukee rep. I don't know for sure. Short sleeve shirt. Them are also similar. Here's a typical work shirt of mine. This is uniform for Wetzel Construction. If you live in southeastern Wisconsin, best place to get concrete. It's not a biased opinion, it's truth and bias, but the work speaks for itself. Anyhow, my normal cotton Wetzel Construction shirt is 0.58 pounds, so the exact same weight as my long sleeved Workskin shirt. And this one is the one that I will be wearing on trail if I get weather good enough for that. And that's 0.46 pounds. So another, well, it was 0.12 pounds lighter than my work shirt. So definitely lighter. My hat is a hat that my son Dominic got me. It's a pretty cool hat. I don't know if it's the lightest hat in the world, but it keeps the sun out of my face. Has some little things you can attach to the back of it. Keeps the sun off my back. And it also has like a little bug net as well that you can put across your face if you're going full commando, or maybe to keep the bugs out of your face a little bit, but it doesn't cover your eyes, so I don't think it'd work, but it's a cool hat. I like it, so that's what I wear. I'd compare weights of it, but as you can see, I normally wear baseball caps. This is my hiking cap. It probably does way more than my baseball cap. Well, maybe not. Baseball cap's heavier just by that, but we're not going to go into that too much. So these are all breathable. Synthetic fiber clothes, or synthetic cloth clothes. They don't stink as easily, but they do stink. This is just one of them little whippet towels. You can get them wet and you do that with it, and it's supposed to cool you down. It's good for blowing snot in as well and wiping sweat. Carry that with me. Last week when I was on the trail, it's pretty cold out. I think the highest it got was 43 the whole entire time, and it was below freezing at night. One thing I noticed is when I was getting started in the morning, my hands are cold. I'm going to bring a thin pair of work gloves to combat that a little bit this weekend, as it is going to be cold and rainy and crappy again, since I'm going to get out hiking. which I'll be leaving directly after work tomorrow for that hike. On to other things. My work headlamp is a Milwaukee headlamp that I love. Swap out batteries real quick. It's an awesome headlamp. It's bright. People don't like to look at me when they're when I have it on and point it in their face, and they tend to complain about it a little bit. It is 0.4 pounds. I had to replace it because it doesn't have a red light function. So when you're in like public areas and stuff, and you're getting up and getting going before everybody else, as a courtesy, you probably don't want to shine that in their face. So I need to get a light with. It's suggested I get a light with an LED that can do red light, which this one can. As you can see, not nearly as strenuous on people's eyes who are sleeping as that or this or that. Has a variety of functions. This 500 lumens is pretty bright in its own right, and even the little light's pretty bright. It works really good. This was, I believe, like $80 at REI. It is a black diamond light. This thing lasts forever. It does not have a changeable battery, but it will outlast 3 batteries to my Milwaukee light. It is, gotta wait for it to reset here. It is 0.22, so half the weight of the Milwaukee light, and lasts 3 to 4 times longer. It's a kick-ass light. I really like it. Anyhow, on to other things. With gear, we'll get through some of the quick things real quick. This is a survival kit. I bought it off of Amazon. I probably don't know how to use half the crap in here. I'm not a trained medical dude, but it's not that heavy, and I was like, well, I'll just keep it together for now. At some point, when I do actually get out and hike the Appalachian Trail, I'm probably going to have this greatly modified and lowered down to much less weight and not have half the stuff in it. Because, let's face it, I don't know how to use it. And even if I did need it, I would probably die before I figured it out anyhow. So, I guess I could learn how to use it too. But at the moment, I'm more worried about just hiking, not using that. And so that can go in. Rain gear, Frog Togs. Ultralight Frog Togs, dirt cheap. It works. These aren't only good for rain gear, because it's been my experience when it's raining out and you put this on, you just sweat a lot more, so you're just going to get wet no matter what. This also keeps you warm when it's cold. So this is dirt cheap. Walmart, $20, ultra light. It doesn't get any lighter than this as rain suits, as far as rain suits go. For me to spend a lot of money on a rain suit that ultimately, like I said, is just gonna make me sweat and get all wet anyhow, it's just a waste. So $20, Walmart, can't go wrong. We get rid of this here, that can go over there. On the shoes, these are the shoes I wore to do the Wild Goose Trail. These are some Skechers outdoor shoes. They work pretty good, but at the end of the hike, as a guy at REI did tell me, if your feet at all touch the tips of your shoes, like going down hills or anything like that, you'll start to lose toenails. This pair of shoes I thought fit me perfectly. By the end of the hike, on my left toe, on my left foot, middle toe is turning black and blue, and the toenail is more than likely going to fall off. So the guy was right. As far as the hiking shoes go, I've been trying to get a pair of these from Temu. These Speed 3 Keep Running shoes. They look real nice. They got good tread on them. Unfortunately, they are not quite as rugged as they seem to be. and I can't get a shoe big enough for my foot. These are now 13 and a halves. I had a pair of 12 and a halves, thinking maybe they'd fit. They're not even close. And I ordered these 13 and a halves, thinking, well, this will probably definitely do, as I normally wear 13s. To tell you the truth, they feel exactly like the 12 and a halves. They're not big enough. I had to go do an emergency shoe stop tonight after work. Wound up with this pair of Fila's. Don't know nothing about them. They're lightweight. They feel like a good quality shoe. I really should have went and bought Solomon's when I was seeing them because they felt really good, and I didn't. So, pair of Fila's. Weight wise, they're a lot heavier than the Speed 3s, a lot lighter than the Skechers. I'm not going to weigh them out because, well, I don't have no choice. These turned out to be size 14s before when I kicked my foot forward on the ground, my toes did not touch the tips. So hopefully my toenails do a lot better with that. On the next thing, sleeping bags. My sleeping bags are Moby Garden sleeping bags. I go with synthetic. I'm allergic to a lot of different things, and Goose Down just sounds like something that I don't even really want to take the risk with. I do have antihistamines I carry with me everywhere, but I just figured go synthetic and not mess with it right through for a heck. So it's a little bit heavier and probably maybe not as much as warm, but it breaks down really good. For cold weather, or what I expect to be cold weather, I carry 2 sleeping bags. This is a fleece sleeping bag. This is a normal sleeping bag. This is a liner, goes inside this one. I used them last week in under freezing temperatures, and I stayed comfortably warm with the 2 of them. If I would have used one either way, I would have froze my butt off. And that is God's honest truth, but they're both from Temu. They're dirt cheap. I think they're like 30 bucks for this and like 20 bucks for this. So 50 bucks for 2 sleeping bags. Can't go wrong. And they're exceptionally good quality. I tear them out, but I'm also packing to get ready to go for tomorrow right after work. They are half the weight of my one sleeping bag that I had from Walmart, which was rated for a comfort level of not even close to these, temperature wise. This is my old sleep system. It's a Cascade Mountain 3-season insulated sleeping pad. This, I believe, has an R value of 2. It's big. As you can see, it's quite large. And it weighs about 2.5 pounds, I believe it was. So it was, let's see here. I was a little off on that. 2.14 pounds for this. It was disappointingly uncomfortable. I really expected better out of it. It stunk. The pillow was a really bad pillow too. It was not comfortable. I would not recommend this. This was just not as good as I really thought it would be. As I really thought it would be pretty good. I didn't expect greatness, but it really disappointed me. What I switched to is Climate stuff. As you see, it's considerably smaller. This pillow, this is the sleeping pad. I blew it up earlier. It feels a lot more comfortable. Night and day difference. It is very light and very small. Pillow, also very light and very small. The pad is the Climate Static 5. Got it at Walmart. It's 18.7 ounces. The pillow is an extra large pillow. I blew it up. It is not extra large. It's what I would consider to be extra small. But it was considerably more comfortable than the pillow I had with the Cascade Mountain Tech as well. And this is only 3.2 ounces. So we're looking at 1 1 pound, 5.9 ounces. So it's half a pound lighter, and it is 100% more comfortable. And hopefully it turns out to be like the next best thing to sleeping in my bed. Other gear. This is a Ozark Trail cheap camping towel. Works great. Carry it with me for now because that's what I have. I also wear a gaiter whenever I'm out on the trail. Good for covering the neck. Also good as a headband type thing. And if you do get in some dusty areas or stuff, I wear it at work to put over my face so I don't get dust all over my face. It's again works. It is Milwaukee work skin, and almost guaranteed it is 100% polyester. I don't know for sure, but it's got an adjustable string in it, and I've been wearing this for months already. It doesn't wear out and doesn't stay stretched. It's a pretty good gaiter. I bring it with me on every trip I go on. I bring one with me almost every day to work. Great for not getting concrete dust in my face all day. Probably not OSHA approved, but it definitely is a lot better than nothing. These little guys, put them on anything. They hold water bottles. They work freaking awesome. They're like 80 cents on Temu. This little thing with a clip that goes on your belt. You can go on your belt, whatever, but clip it on the top of the water bottle, holds it, works. Flipping awesome. Can't go wrong with those. Onto this is just a bug net. Bugs are not a big problem right now because it's freezing outside at the end of April in Wisconsin. That's how things are. But I keep it with me because, well, someday I'm going to need it. And when I least expect it, the bugs are going to come out and get me, so I just carry it with me on every trip. For hygiene on the trail, I bring wet wipes or baby wipes or whatever I can. These just say kill germs, moisturizes. Not the best quality wipes in the world, not the worst probably. Not real picky with them. As long as they don't have anything in it that makes me break out. These ones have aloe and vitamin E in them. And they're antibacterial. They work pretty decent, keep things clean, can't complain. So, wet wipes, easiest thing to do. I try not to get ones that are real heavy or real big package. A nice little package is good. I also carry a thing of Purell hand sanitizer. There's tons of it on the shelf nowadays, so not a big deal, not hard to get. On to cook gear. This is all ordered off of Temu, or I pulled it out of a set that I got from Walmart. My flatware is titanium flatware that I bought off of Temu. I believe this set was $5. It is really high quality, good and light, and as far as I can tell, it's pretty durable and strong as well. I mean, fairly normal size spoon, normal size fork, and knife, not a fork, that's a knife. But here's the fork. Fork's a little small. My grandfather would get really mad if you handed him this fork. He did not like little forks. But there it is, very lightweight, under an ounce, all three of them, for sure. It's not even close to that. The bag probably weighs more than the flatware does. This is a stainless steel pot. I got it off of Temu, probably $5, maybe less. It's pretty neat. Open her up, flip it around, put the handle in it. Also holds my entire cook system. open it up. And right here's my cup. This is a plastic cup. Came out with a 4-piece set from Walmart. Probably Ozark Trail. I'm not for sure the name brand of it. That's what it was. But it flips open. It's lightweight, obviously. And it has all the measurements on the side. And fits right into the top of this. You can't go wrong with it. It's simple, it's easy, it's functional. This is an alcohol stove. It is a Moby Garden one. Also purchased off of Temu. It's probably $3. Like everything on there is dirt cheap. It's an alcohol stove. It amazed me how little alcohol this thing actually burned. And because alcohol is so cheap, I like to let it burn. So I got kind of like a makeshift campfire, but not really. It's pretty simple. Dump the alcohol in, light it on fire, set it in here, like so. Pot on top. Bam. There it is. Your burner. Everything all in one. Put a couple cups of water in there and mix it with one of these. Freeze-dried meal. I buy these at Walmart, about $10 each. Venture meals, chicken fried rice, this one is. They're pretty good. Can't go wrong. They make a breakfast one, but they didn't have any tonight. So I will be eating something else. I haven't determined what that'll be yet for the other meals. I'm going to have to get some more tomorrow before I get out. Because I don't have enough to make it through the weekend, but that's not what this is all about. Anyhow, yeah. Awesome. I just used rubbing alcohol in it. So like $1 for a big bottle, and like I said, burns very little. It's awesome. This little thing, the whole little kit is pretty cool. Slap it all back together. It's all in there like so. Stove, measuring cup, drinking cup. Put the cover on, and we'll take it and put it, take the little handle off, flip it around, like so, holds the whole thing together, tighten it down. One nice whole entire cooking system in one little pouch. Worked out awesome, can't go wrong. I might change this as we move forward. It is a little on the heavier side. It's stainless steel, but it is what it is. Whatever. Get it all done. This is a monocular I bought on accident off of Temu. Turned out to be a pretty cool thing. This is a bit of high tech, low tech. It works really good. Does what it's supposed to do, magnifies things. And it's got this little thing here. And you slap it on there, you put it on your phone, and it works good. I was really amazed at how good it worked. So, get some really good pictures without having to be quite so steady like you have to be when you zoom in a whole lot with your phone. So, it's pretty cool. I like it. This spice. The freeze-dried meals, I told you, they're pretty good, but they're bland. So they have this multi-spice thing. It's got curry, cayenne pepper, garlic salt, black pepper, salt, and paprika in it. A little bit of everything to spice things up, make it less bland. So I carry this with me as well. It's a little heavy, but it's worth every little bit of it. It's about an ounce and, well, right here, 30 grams. Touch over an ounce. Went over to freeze-dried meals. These are the only ones I bought so far. I'm probably going to buy different ones from REI the next time I get down there. Or if I find the place that's selling a different brand, I'll try them. Because, what the heck. These things are a quarter of a pound each. You put in 2 cups of water, and you get a pretty dang good filling meal. 580 calories. They say it's 2 servings. As you can see, you don't get a figure like this by eating only 1 serving. So I eat 2 servings on every single one. That's done. Running low on things here now, so umbrella. This is recommended by Dixie from the Homemade Wanderlust. Again, she doesn't pay me for the promo, but it makes perfect sense to have one of these. So I got a pretty good one, maybe not the latest one. Bought it at Costco. It's like 20 bucks maybe, I don't remember for sure, but it wasn't that crazy expensive, but it wasn't dirt cheap either, and it's a pretty high quality, good umbrella. I have not used it yet while backpacking. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever used an umbrella in my entire life, other than to play with it. Let me think. Nope, can't recall ever using one. This is a necessity as far as I'm concerned. This is a dental kit. It was from Temu. It was like $2, maybe $3. I don't remember for sure. But it has these little, pretty high quality little stainless steel variety of angles of picks in there. And they work great. Not only for picking your teeth, but you never know what you're going to run into, and they're good to have on hand. And it has one of these, it's like a placard. There's a little stainless steel piece of stainless steel in there. It gets in there, a little hard to get in there, but it actually gets between your teeth amazingly. It's a little thicker than normal dental floss, but if you keep your teeth clean and everything, you won't have a problem with the metalness on your teeth. At least I haven't. So that's one thing. One of the comforts of home. I don't like stuff between my teeth. I need to get it out. Other way you can combat that is with dental floss, which I highly suggest you bring with you, because from what I've been told, dental floss is stronger than thread, easier to work with, and you can repair quite a bit of stuff with it. So, needle and dental floss. I don't have my needle on the table with me, but I do carry one with me. Everywhere I go, it's just a regular Singer needle, sewing needle, works great. Not sewing machine needle, just a regular hand threaded needle. Dental floss, stronger than thread. Remember it, good stuff. On to the next thing, DeWalt headphones. DeWalt headphones I wear at work. They double as a nice earplug as well. These things are flipping awesome. Call quality is great, and the people can hear you really well, and they last probably something like 30 hours on a single charge. Can't go wrong with them. They do lack some sound quality, but they're durable, waterproof, and have a lifetime warranty, which is something I need because I break nearly everything in my business, which is by way of concrete. For starting a fire, I like to use what I consider the best way to start a fire, a Bic lighter. And as a backup to the Bic lighter, I like to use another Bic lighter. I keep them in a plastic bag. If for some reason one gets wet, the other one shouldn't be wet. But if they both get wet, hopefully while I'm on the trail I can find another Bic lighter. They're flipping awesome. This is a water filter from Temu, and it is, well, dirt ass cheap, and I put muddy river water in it and drank through it, and it tasted like normal water, and I didn't crap my brains out. So I have to assume it did its job. I'll test it on some more water. when I run out of good water. Charging cords, DeWalt charging cords, buy them at Home Depot, about $10 each, lifetime warranty. Awesome, because I break a lot of them. Other charging cords I like to use, Milwaukee ones that come with all my Milwaukee stuff, and that's because they're free with my Milwaukee stuff. Otherwise, I would probably go get a DeWalt micro USB one that has a lifetime warranty and is $10. Other one I bring with all the time, even though I don't need to, is I got the DeWalt one. I bring the original Samsung cord with, because I swear to God, it charges faster than any other cord I use. Even if it says it's fast charging, this thing seems to be faster. No idea why. Might be a conspiracy by Samsung. This is something I recently acquired on longer trails. When you get to go into town and you need to charge stuff, if you're on a heavily populated trail, a lot of people probably got to charge their stuff. And if you want to get in there, it might be hard. But if you have one of these, maybe you can say, hey, can you guys plug into this while I charge as well? That way maybe you can get in on the action without having to disturb anyone or potentially hurt them, because they won't let you charge your phone, so you can call home to your children who want money from you, or because they've been bugging you all day on your phone, on the phone. Rubber bands are cool. Bring rubber bands with you. Toothbrush. You should brush your teeth on the trail, and when you're not on the trail, you should also brush your teeth. Water. I start out with Smart Water on the trip because it was on sale. Is there another reason? I don't like to pay for water, but after I bought this, I determined that I really like this water, so I like to buy Smart Water. But I found this as well. This is great value water. It's half the price of Smart Water. It tastes pretty similar. It's a good knockoff of water. So, and it fits on them clips that I mentioned earlier. These guys right here, about 88 cents each on Temu. As far as snacks go, all hikers like their snacks. This weekend I'm going with some Indulgent Trail Mix from Walmart, $7.98, so $8 I believe it was, and a big old bag of brownie M&Ms. And as I've been told, they kick butt. And here we are. Yeah, they're pretty good. No good. Charging system. I have a 20,000 mAh charging battery pack. It is at 100%. Last weekend I went to go charge with it, and I swear it said 0% on it. And I wound up charging it off of my Milwaukee batteries I have for my heated vest, which I won't be able to show you tonight because it's not here, but I do bring a heated vest instead of a poofy jacket. Most hikers use a poofy jacket. I don't use a poofy anything because I don't do poofy. So I got a Milwaukee vest, and it's heated, and the batteries are a little bit heavy, but it's heated. I live in Wisconsin. It's going to be flipping cold this weekend. I'm bringing a heated vest, not a poofy jacket. But 20,000 mAh to charge all my devices, which is mainly my telephone. Note 20 Ultra, I'm thinking it's not the best battery friendly telephone out there. It seems to pound through the batteries pretty good, especially while I'm using Gaia GPS to record my movement for my hiking. I also bring this with, this is a 10,000 mAh Samsung quick charger or fast charger. It can wirelessly charge as well. Um, I got this from my oldest son. He brought it to me in case of emergency because I thought this said 0. When he got in, he's going to plug it into his car to charge it a little bit for me while we were sitting talking, and it was fully charged. I could have sworn it said 0, but it was fully charged. So he gave me this. I will use this as well. So 30,000 mAh. We'll be on the trail this week from Friday to Monday. Hopefully finish the full 45 miles. As far as other gear goes, trekking poles. I use carbon fiber trekking poles with the little flip it over, flip it open like so, and clip it shut. I bought these at Costco. I think they were $29 or $30, whatever you want to say. I'm not for sure on that. These are Cascade Mountain Tech. While I was very disappointed with their mattress, they were really good. I think I only have 7% battery left on my phone, just because someone's going like this to me. So I hope it means I have 7% left on my phone, not 0. Well, seeing as he's going to look at it now, I'm guessing I don't know what this means. And he's messing with my video, which he better not screw it up. Last but not least, tent. A Hillman tent. I used a Gear Top tent, which was a two-person tent. Last week when I went out, it was only 2 pounds, 2.6 pounds. It said on there, no trekking poles required, and sleeps 2. Well, it was very true to that. When I went back and looked at it, it does not require 2 trekking poles. But if you don't have your trekking poles, it will require you to tie it to 2 trees. It will not stand on its own. A little deceiving with that statement. And when it said sleeps 2, I look back at it, it actually says seats 2. Sleeps 1. So it's kind of disappointing with the amount of room in it, but it worked for last week. It was okay. But I got this in the mail from Temu as well, $52, extremely high quality tent. It has all the seams are sealed with the tape. It is very good material. It's a dome tent. It comes with aluminum rods and aluminum stakes. It has 2 doors and 2 vestibules. Not vegetables, vestibules. These are little places off of your common area that you maybe cook or leave your shoes sit because they're stinky or whatever. You don't want them in the tent. But 2 doors, I thought that was pretty awesome. And it definitely sleeps 2. It is really just extremely high quality tent. I can't say enough about it. It's $52. I will probably do a review on it at a different point after I've used it a couple times and see how it works. But I was really impressed with the quality on this. A Hillman $52 tent. I don't know the model or whatnot. 1 to 2 persons. It says 3 seasons. But it seems to be just extremely impressive quality. Socks. Your feet are your number one thing. They get you through everything. Socks. I switched to Darn Tough socks. They're $30 a pair, but bottom line is they're guaranteed for life. They're made out of merino wool. I was told merino wool does not absorb any stink and is antibacterial naturally. So I wore them a pair of them to work for a week straight, and went like this after I pulled off my nice sweaty work boot. Went, yeah. They didn't smell at all. It was amazing. So I believe that is everything. Oh, nope. I got a couple other things here. Sunglasses. I wear some ultra lightweight carbon fiber sunglasses I got off of Temu. Polarized. They look pretty cool. They work really good. You can barely tell they're on their face. And a really cool feature about these ones is they don't have this stupid plastic nose piece. It looks plastic, but on the back here you can see it's like titanium, I believe. But it feels real good on your nose, and it makes you want to keep your glasses on and not take them off because they're uncomfortable. They are very comfortable. I can barely tell they're on my face, besides the fact that the sun is not blinding me all day long. And I did get some hail last weekend, and they took a couple shots from the hail, and they held up pretty good. And they're extremely lightweight. Not that many glasses are all that heavy, but when you're counting every ounce, it matters. With that, that's about all my gear for now. As I switch stuff and get new stuff, I'll probably do reviews on the stuff, give exact numbers, not just these rough estimates like $30. But that's everything I have in my pack. My pack comes out to be fully loaded with my carrying weight. That is pretty much everything I carry in my pack that is not consumable. All day long, my pack weighs about 27 pounds. I would like it to be less, but it is not. Fully loaded with all the consumables for a whole weekend is about 32 pounds. That includes water. I guess it might be more. This includes only one bottle of water. These freeze-dried meals, which weigh next to nothing, are delicious. Just add water, wait a few minutes, and bam, you got something really good. Well, if you add a little bit of salt, they are pretty bland. So that's all that. I think I covered everything I have, and I'd say leave a comment and I'll get back to you, but you can leave a comment and I probably won't get back to you because I don't look at YouTube too often. But anyhow, here it is. Tomorrow I'll hit the trail, and hopefully all this stuff holds up. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want, hit subscribe. I'll probably put up a bunch of videos as I continue to do the hiking stuff. If I do not put up a bunch of videos, it's because I'm too busy to do so. I will get up some video of the Wild Goose Trail through hike as well, but we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye. Peace.